changed? If you had to identify what has changed, you believe that the BJP is still the first mover in this race. क्या बदला है? अगर आपको analyze, जैसे मैं अभी उराई में हूँ उत्तर प्रदेश में, and I just interviewed Akhilesh Yadav, and we heard his speech before that. उन्होंने 3 मुद्दों की ही बात की. He spoke about the Agniveer scheme, the new army, the new recruitment scheme in the military. He spoke about leaked exams papers, and he spoke about the Samvidhan. दूसरी तरफ Samajwadi Party is trying something very interesting in Uttar Pradesh this time. As you would know, they're trying to shed their Muslim Yadav image, and they're giving tickets, many tickets to non-Yadav OBCs, 26 in fact, and only 4 to Muslims. मैं ये इसलिए आपको बता रही हूँ क्योंकि the opposition is trying very hard to localize the issues, to keep them on development and livelihood, and again talk about the constitution. Is that being heard on the ground? क्या बदला है?
I don't think that the developmental issues is getting an attraction on the campaign, but I think the big change which I see, which has happened in elections during last couple of months, is that in January, it looked like as if the election will be contested on a big national theme of India's image in the world has, developed, Ram Mandir, Hindutva, etc. But the big change which I can see happening is that this election is far from being a national election. Local issues have started dominating. The big change which has happened is that BJP was setting the agenda, and I used to realize that opposition parties were finding it very hard to even, get an agenda on its own. But now if you see, I get a sense that opposition, including the Congress, is setting the agenda, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi and BJP is responding to that. When Rahul Gandhi is talking about, this, if BJP comes to power, they are going to change the constitution. Now BJP is responding to that. In their campaign, you always hear BJP leaders saying, no, we are not going to change the constitution. Social justice has been the agenda of opposition parties. Couple of months ago, I used to get a sense that this was not finding attraction. But now look at how BJP is forced to respond to this whole issue of social justice. So the big change which has happened in elections during last couple of months is that earlier BJP was setting the agenda and opposition was clueless about how to respond. Now BJP is responding to the agenda being set by the Congress party and the opposition. It's like Congress and opposition being able to pull the BJP on their own, on their wicket, and now BJP is playing on the opposition wicket. That's a big change which has happened in elections during last 1 month.
Let's take an example of that, and that is 75. He have to give up his being prime minister, and Amit Shah will be the prime minister. And then the BJP responded. I saw that as an example of the BJP having to respond to things. Usually it's the other way around.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah. No, that's what I was. You gave one example, and I did mention a couple of other issues. So I think this is the biggest change. For the last 10 years, in many state assembly elections and Lok Sabha elections, we have never seen BJP, being dragged into the trap laid by the Congress. When I say trap, when Congress has been campaigning that, if they come to power, they are going to change the constitution and things would look very, very different. So now BJP is trying to offer a statement, offer a, clarification that no, they are not going to change the constitution. I would consider it as a big change in the narrative of elections. So Congress and opposition seems to be on a front foot. I'm not saying that BJP is on a back foot, but BJP is forced to change the strategy, and you see how the tone and tenor of campaign has changed from phase 1 to phase 2 to phase 3 and to phase 4.
Let me pay for you, Sanjay ji. One of the statements that Akhilesh Yadav made to me just a short while ago, he said, he's of course standing from Kannauj this time, and he said कि वो कन्नौज में मंदिर में गए और मंदिर के बाद उस मंदिर की धुलाई हुई, and he said बीजेपी की भी उसी तरह धुलाई होगी जिस तरह से इस मंदिर की हुई जब मैं वहां पर पूजा करने गया. I'll just play out that statement and then I want to come back to this business of the opposition setting the agenda or some of the agenda and the BJP reacting. Take a look. मंदिर के साथ क्या हुआ जब आप मंदिर
देखिए, मंदिर जाना और हम सब जाते हैं मंदिर पे, वो बुलाते हैं कि आइए हमारे मंदिर में दर्शन करो। अगर आप मंदिर धोने लगेंगे किसी के जाने के बाद, और ये हमारे साथ पहली बार नहीं हुआ है। मुझे याद है जब मुख्यमंत्री आवास से मैं हटा, जब दूसरे मुख्यमंत्री वहां पर गए तो उन्होंने मुख्यमंत्री आवास को गंगा जल से धुलवाया, और इस बार जब मैं मंदिर गया तो इन्होंने मंदिर परिसर को गंगा जल से धुलवाया। जब हमारे जैसे को धुलवा सकते हैं गंगा जल से मंदिर, तो सोचिए जो आम गरीब जनता है, जो बहुजन समाज के लोग हैं, उनको संविधान खत्म हो जाएगा तो उनके साथ क्या गुजरेगा।
So, how do you respond to the kind of issues that the opposition is raising?
So I think this connects to the big issue on which opposition is trying to contest the election, which is about social justice, which is about the poor and the downtrodden, or people who belong to the social bottom rungs of the social ladder being discriminated. So this is a message which is being given by Akhilesh Yadav in a very, very simple manner, that look how bhedbhav is being done by people who are in the government, especially those who are running, who are in power of position. So it's a very subtle way, or a very simple way of communicating that discrimination is taking place, and if they continue to be in power for another 5 years, things will become worse rather than any improvement to be expected. So I think this is the big plank of opposition and Congress: social justice, the issue of social justice, which is connected to caste census and several other things.